with the people that he has connected with. Take a walk, take a journey road, but none other than the man, the myth, the legend, Frank the Tank Fleming is joining us here on the show. I got to say, Frank, thank you so much for taking the time, man, and just the amazing journey road that you're doing now with taking a walk with Frank and all the rest of it. Can you break it down for our audience? I think it's an amazing journey road. And what was it going into it as far as the start of the goal and bringing in a lot of great people along with you on your journey ride and where it's going to be going on from here in the near future?
Well, we got it started basically that I would start walking every day. And we got contacted by J.J. Watt, who was the one that basically helped us start it. He was the first person I walked with. And then they started, and it led to Mike Francesa afterwards, Dave Portnoy, of course. And then we started getting Scott Van Pelt, and it just snowballed. And that was season 1. And we're getting ready to do season 2. We've already got a walk with Marcus Freeman, Alec Ingold, and the Miami Dolphins. We got some other walks that are scheduled and that we're going to be doing in the next few days. So stay tuned to that.
Oh, man.
And we're already starting to work for season 2.
Wow. It's so fun, though, man. And it really, really is. What a great experience. And I didn't even realize, I live in Colorado. I didn't even realize you were going to be there here in Colorado in the Rockies game. That was also one of the best experiences as well. As a baseball guy, I absolutely love baseball. And at the time, postseason baseball coming up around the corner, you have been the voice and you have been the great personality of the New York Mets. I've been in New York at least 6 times in my life. And when I tell you, it's a totally different culture. It's a totally different, environment. But I say New York media is very, very strong when it comes to a lot of their sport teams. So, with what I've seen with the Mets, it was a rocky start to begin with. Then all of a sudden, and I'm a big believer in baseball superstition, by the time that, Grimace throws out the first pitch, this team ends up catching fire. Now, we know there's a lot that's on the expectation road right now for the Mets getting into the postseason, potentially win postseason games. How have you really broken down this Mets team? Because the one signing I really liked,
it was just a flash in the pan, and they're now back to normal. They're done, completely done.
Man, the one signing that I really liked was the JD Martinez, and my opinion on it was, he's a guy that I felt could serve as a battery in a lineup, especially when you got Frankie Lindor, you got Pete Alonso. You got to get these guys going. And it's it'll be interesting to see how the NL East, the way.
Well, Alonso only hits when there's no pressure. Mm-hmm. Lindor has been okay. Nimmo's completely gone off the rails.
Yeah.
Alvarez hasn't done shit lately. And it's been a disaster. They blew a 5-0 lead to the A's, lost 2 out of 3 to the A's. Mm-hmm. Jose Quintana went in there, a 4-hour baseball game, and the best pitcher on the mound for the Mets today was Hawk Tua.
Oh, man. Yeah, I tell you, though,
Yeah, you want to talk about the Mets? You want to talk about what type of okay. And they won't let me throw out the first pitch, but they brought in Hawk Tua. And
that's where I was like, wow.
And do you know what Thursday afternoon games are for the Mets in the summer?
Mm-hmm.
Day camps.
Oh, wow.
So all throughout that stadium. Hey, teacher. Hey, counselor. Hey, dad. What does she do?
Man, yeah, I can't even believe how big of just an internet sensation she's been. But yeah, honestly, they should have gotten this right. But I will tell you though.
You okay? I have no problem with them bringing her out to throw out the first pitch,
Yeah,
but you probably should throw out the first pitch on a Monday night
yeah,
or a Tuesday night or a day where there's probably not more kids in the park than there usually is.
yeah. Oh, 100%. So I got to tell you, I mean,
That day, they don't want me throwing out the first pitch.
yeah, I mean, so I got to tell you, at least with the teams that have gotten the opportunity for you to throw the first pitch. I mean, the Rockies, the Brewers, Cleveland Guardians. I mean, like, what's that experience been like being there up on these professional fields? Because I've only been on Yankee Stadium, the original, when I was 13, only once. And I was like, just feeling like the energy and like the history of that ballpark with all these players I've watched in the past. And, to be on that field, I mean, being on a professional field, it's gorgeous. You just take in all the energy. I mean, what was that like for you to throwing out the first pitch and just being there with the entirety of the fans there?
Well, it's always a nice experience. I've done it now 4 times. The Brewers, the Diamondbacks, the Guardians, and the Rockies. I like the Brewers experience. That was a good one. The Brewers, good tour of the ballpark. Diamondbacks also, I got a chance to stick my toe in the pool at the Diamondbacks game, which is always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland, their stadium's getting a little worked on, but they did a good job. And of course, the Rockies, they took me into the scoreboard. I walked around the bullpen in that little forest they have behind home plate. So they've all been great.
Yeah. I mean, I know a couple really good people that are close by in like the Rockies organization, and even with just Colorado sports in general. They have been very generous. I mean, they keep it classy, and it's great, especially like in a fan base that, like, when I last went to Coors Field watching the Dodgers, I was very like surprised of just like how great the fan base itself has been. So generous. You come out, you watch a baseball game, in beautiful weather. Like, it's the most amazing thing.
The thing that disappointed me about the game was it was a little storm front went through, caused the briefest of rain delay I ever seen. They didn't even cover the field. They basically took the players off the field for 10 minutes, waited for the storm to pass, and then put the drying agent down.
Yeah. They go through something that I'm like, oh man, like
basically they said that they knew the storm would pass, and by the time you got the turn around the field, that it would be passed.
Yeah, that's the one thing about Colorado weather and living here. It's like it starts for a small bit, and then all of a sudden it passes on by. I remember being up in Folsom Field for a concert where the Colorado Buffaloes play at, and they put a whole like shelter in place thing. And then all of a sudden when the rain goes away, it's like, what are we really doing? Like, it's been comical for me, honestly.
Yeah, like I said, the one disappointment I had was I didn't get to see one of those great rocky sunsets.
Oh, yes. Oh, man. They are the most amazing thing. It's the most amazing sight there at Coors Field. So I do want to shift to this with the fact that we've got preseason week 2 this week, and we're getting closer to the NFL season, which I'm really excited about. I know with you, diehard Dolphins, I've been critical, but more reasonable because of the fact that this is the year that the Dolphins really got to end up playing to the expectation. I mean, now Tua's
no.
Like, yeah.
They cannot have a season where they don't win a playoff game. That can't happen. Last year we could take into account that the injuries derailed the season. Mm-hmm. That basically they were down to 4 starters on defense for the playoff game, and even that Bill game. That Waddle wasn't healthy for the Bill game. Mostert wasn't healthy for the Bills game. didn't play that game. They won't not helping for the playoffs. Line was backed up, was banged up a little bit. No, there's no excuse. They got to get
Yeah.
at least one playoff win.
Oh, 100%. And so when evaluating Tua, my only takeaway was when he got the contract, I was just like, okay, if something were to happen with Tua, at least he does have the guarantee where it kind of is that safety net. But it seems to me Mike McDaniel obviously trusts him, and the offense has been shaped up around with the amount of speed and the guys on the offense that are capable of scoring more than 25 points a game. So when you think of Tua, I mean, this has to be the important season for him to prove to everybody he's capable of getting over that hump that a lot of the media seems to put him in.
Yeah, well, I mean, he went to sub-30 temperatures with a banged-up team, so I think it's unfair to really blame him for last year. But now he's got to do it. There's no more excuses. I think he's now got the contract. He's got to get it done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And it's interesting too because the fact that the defense now looks a lot different. I mean, losing Christian Wilkins, yes, it was a stinger, but I mean, you add in Jordan Poyer on the secondary. So I think this defense with Anthony Weaver's schematic and his philosophy, this could definitely be a team that could be tough, especially when it comes to the battle of the trenches type games, right?
They just got to keep Tua upright and create holes. Yeah. So Devon Achane and Mostert can find them, and try not to be too fancy and just score.
Yep.
The Dolphins have speed and capability of scoring 30 points a game. Mm-hmm. They just got to hold everyone under 20.
Yep, 100%. I mean, that's what makes like the quality caliber teams, especially when you want to be a threat in the playoffs. I know like them punching their ticket and the way the outcome was not something that, Dolphins fans wanted, but they got in there. Now it's time to take it seriously, and at this point become a reckoning force that opposing teams do not even want to end up messing and toying around with.
Yeah.
I do got to ask, though, because as myself, I love hockey. And I was absolutely excited as for somebody that was born and raised in Las Vegas. And when the Golden Knights broke ground, like I absolutely love the energy, love the atmosphere. And I do believe that like certain fan bases compared to other major sports, it's different. Like I never go a dull moment at all, like in any of these arenas. So even being
let's look at the four major sports. Baseball is about pitcher versus batter, chess match. There might be players running all the time. NBA, it's about alternating possessions back and forth. You can have a steal here and there. Football is about marching down the field, orderly formations. Hockey, it's just pure chaos.
Oh, yeah.
So a stick can get shifted here, banged here, and all of a sudden it's going the next way, and then it goes back and forth. It's just like zoom, 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 all the while players are coming on and off the ice for changes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And it's like people are trying to, keep track of the puck, and it's like it's hard. It's so fast that it's like you can't blink. So when thinking about it with the New Jersey Devils, I mean, this team, when I've seen them like 2 years ago, I mean, they put together a very good squad. This upcoming season is very, very important for them as well. With the fact that one, having a healthy Jack Hughes really does end up helping a lot of this offense and more and more pieces. How do you really preview it?
It's the Jack Hughes stays healthy, the Devils have a chance. Mm-hmm. If he misses his bunch of games again, the Devils are in trouble. Also, they're going to benefit from the return of Dougie Hamilton. They signed Pache to save strength of defense. They've improved the goaltending. So they've made a lot of moves this year to get tougher, improve defense, and improve goaltending. And now it's Jack Hughes has to stay healthy, and so does Dougie Hamilton. They missed him a lot too last year. He didn't play. He said he has suffered a shoulder injury and missed most of the season, like 2/3 of the season he missed.
Yeah, I mean, that defense, you could tell that identity changed the second that he was off the ice, and it was like they certainly needed some sort of juice and firepower to at least keep them very much.
Yeah, and keep that in mind that he also had 2 rookies on defense last year. Both of them are kind of those middle defenders, the offensive defenders.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to get some more tougher defensive defenders.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and usually, and sometimes that is important. I mean, yeah, it's good to have offensive guys, but when times get when you have to be in shutdown mode, even when it's a 1-goal game, you got to be able to shut it down, be a wall, and have support, especially for your goaltending. I mean,
there were a lot of times when it came time for pushing the net there, and there was nobody to stop that the opposing team from pounding home that rebound.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I've got very good hopes for the New Jersey Devils this year. I just think it's going to be an interesting season. The fact that we've had a ton of moves, and with the amount of the payout from a lot of these contracts this year was unbelievable. So this is going to be quite an interesting season. Cannot wait for it when puck drop ends up happening for the official season. I'm just, I still rep the Vegas Golden Knights no matter what. It's been my team since day one. But to be there in the on opposing side when I'm out here in Colorado in Ball Arena, I mean, the energy and the vibe is totally, totally different from there. So I try to stand my ground as much as I possibly can. But, in the end, it's all fun and it's all hockey. That's what's the fun part. But appreciate you taking the time and coming up on here, Frank. Who are we going to be expecting to walk with you next at some point? You got a whole lineup in the next
episode? I'm cooking, so just stay tuned.
Oh man. Hey, I will tell you this from somebody that absolutely loves sports, but at the same time love a lot of amazing stories, man. I'd love to take a walk with you one of these days, man. Like I said, you ever up in Colorado, love to get a chance to really pick your brain and really just have a great time.
All right, next time.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I like I said, I think what you're doing is amazing, and I wish you absolutely the best up on it, man. Keep doing what you're doing, and love the content that you're bringing on a daily basis, man. Appreciate you coming on by. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of the week. Who knows what we're going to see with these Mets, man? But
no, it's over.
Yeah,
there was a nail in the coffin.
Yeah, and then we got the Dolphins right up around the corner. I'm excited for NFL season, man. So a lot is really gearing up. But take care of yourself, man. Appreciate you coming on by.
Guys, I'll see you next time.
Absolutely. There you go.